Good morning, class of 2020. This was supposed to be a special morning, the morning that we began all of your graduation festivities. This is the morning that we would be practicing for your cap-in ceremony that will take place tonight. And this is always a special morning for me. This is always the morning that I take to say my last goodbyes and to have my few moments alone with your class before you leave. And I feel so many emotions this morning because I just feel like we've been robbed of our time together. Usually these last few weeks in the spring, we spend lots of time together finalizing college plans and getting financial aid things together and just talking about your plans for the future and going on our last field trip together and everything. And so this year we didn't get to do that. I do hope that your time at Handley High School has been great and that you've enjoyed it, and I've really enjoyed each one of you. You're an outstanding class and you have so much potential. I've enjoyed working with you and having you here for the last 4 years, and I just hope that you will go out and make something good of yourselves and do great things in the world. And please just know that the Handley family, you will always be a part of the Handley family, and we will always love you. I will always be here for you, and I will do anything I can to help you. I hope you enjoy your cap-in ceremony tonight. I sure do wish that we could be together in person because I'd love to give lots of hugs. If you have any graduation pictures or announcements, I sure would love one to put on my board. So if you have an extra one, think about me. And one of the last things I like to do is read a story. Many of you may know that I have an elementary school background, and still at heart, a lot of days I'm still an elementary school teacher. And one of my fondest memories of being in the classroom was reading stories. And Dr. Seuss, of course, is one of my very favorites. And some of you, probably most of you, have already heard this story. And as a third grader, it probably didn't make a whole lot of sense to you. But right now, I think that Dr. Seuss has some very good advice for you. And it's some of the advice that I would give to you as you are about to enter the world. So please sit back and enjoy this story, Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't stew. Just go along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang, and soon you'll take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. And you can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, and you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not. I'm afraid you will find for a mind maker-upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all the waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hack and cracks howl. Onward, up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. But so be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai, Ali, Van Allen, O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. This book holds a lot of advice, and there are lots of times when life will be difficult and it will be hard, and there will be lots of times when life will be great and things will be going your way. But through it all, I hope and pray that you will remember faith over fear, and that you have the potential to achieve anything that you set your mind to. So never take no for an answer if it's something you really care about. I love you so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on Thursday night. And just know that you have my whole heart, and I've missed you so much, and though times have been difficult, I know that you are going to push through this, and you will be stronger because of the struggles. I love you, class of 2020.